Halloween is next week. Is there really a need to worry about tainted Halloween candy passed out during trick-or-treating?
So yesterday we told you about the warnings we hear every year about the possibility of people tampering with your kids' candy. Today, we're taking a look at where those concerns actually come from. So before you start worrying, 10 Tampa Bay anchor Josh Adorowitz is here to verify there's more trick than truth to these claims.
Trick or treat!
Every year, it seems, from razor blades to marijuana-laced sweets, these scary reports swirl about the potential danger lurking in your kids' Halloween candy.
This Halloween.
This year, we've seen politicians on both sides warning about rainbow fentanyl ahead of Halloween.
They're trying to get children younger and younger.
It all follows this DEA advisory issued at the end of August, warning about what the agency called an emerging trend of drug traffickers using these brightly colored fentanyl pills to drive addiction among kids. In all fairness, the DEA never mentioned Halloween specifically, but I did follow up with the agency. I also spoke with Dr. Ryan Marino, an emergency physician and addiction specialist, and Joel Best, a researcher who, interestingly, tracks media coverage of reported incidents involving contaminated Halloween candy.
I've looked at newspaper coverage going back to 1958, and I've updated this every year. And the bottom line is that I can't find any evidence that any child has ever been killed or seriously hurt by a contaminated treat picked up in the course of trick-or-treating.
Best says these creepy claims are either rooted in folklore or follow a familiar formula. Crimes or trends in September usually become Halloween warnings in October. He gave these examples. When 7 people died after taking Tylenol from tampered packaging in September of 1982, parents were warned to be extra vigilant that year. After 9/11, rumors swirled of terrorists buying massive amounts of Halloween candy to poison kids. It never happened. Reports of deadly black market THC-infused vape cartridges in Pennsylvania in September of 2019 led to similar warnings. So when I asked the DEA if there was any evidence that traffickers were targeting kids' Halloween candy this year, a spokesperson told me, no. No credible evidence of any relation to Halloween, and no evidence that this rainbow fentanyl could make it into your kids' candy. But that should not take away from the fact that fentanyl is a serious and deadly problem, Dr. Ryan Marino told me. It's just not a Halloween problem.
There is a lot of misinformation out there. This distracts from real conversations. This keeps people from actually being safe, and it takes away from actual things that we could be doing that would make a big difference here.
And what makes a big difference are resources. 10 Tampa Bay is committed to keeping you connected with tools if you or someone you know needs help. You can text the word overdose to this number, and we'll send you a link with resources that we have put together on our website. With your Verify, I'm Josh Sidorowitz.
All right, Josh, really important information there. Thanks. According to the American Academy of Pediatrics, the biggest threat to children on Halloween is injury from being hit by a car. They recommend reflective tape for costumes and bags and staying on the sidewalk in well-lit areas. Remember, you can now watch our Verify reports in a new weekly 30-minute program dedicated to helping you see what's true and what is false. It airs Saturday nights after our 11 p.m. newscast right here on 10 Tampa Bay.